Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it does, what's the business, man? It's the one and only EYE-Q. We are back with what's this? We got Unkasa from, Diplomats, the Brooklyn Way TV. Shout out to them, go subscribe to them. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a subscription, give them a like. Shout out to them. Uh, but I guess Jim Unkasa is speaking on Jim Jones not ever being messing with him, effing with him or something. So let's see what's going on with the goings on.
Word. How you and Cameron connect?
Cam coming to the block around the SDE era, coming to the block every day. He coming to chill with Luca, and one day it was raining, and I was like, yo, I like what you're doing with my bro Jewels. He's like, yeah, that's a little bro right there. We about to go to the top with him. And Luca was like, Casa rap. He's like, he rap. And everybody looked at him like, Cam, you never heard Unkasa rap? Spit for him. And right then and there, he's like, nah, you down with us. I fuck with you. He was like,
He made you diplomat right there on the spot?
Right there on the spot.
Fire.
Like, right there on the spot. Like, I've never been signed. I've never been, like, I have the diplomat tattoos and all that. I've never been a part of the group, but yes, he put me down with the diplomat that day. I ran from him. He's like, yes, you definitely a diplomat. You know what I'm saying? This is before the Rockefeller deal. They were still going back and forth with Sony trying to get him out that deal. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Cam just threw me an alley-oop too. Was some cartoon shit. He just threw me an alley-oop.
Yeah, I seen the video, Put It in the Sky. That shit was fire.
Yeah,
How that came about? Y'all was in the studio together when y'all recorded that?
Yeah, Cam called me and was like, yo, he was doing the first of the month series.
I don't care what nobody say though. That nigga Unkasa, that freestyle on the Diplomat first album is legendary, bro. It's classic. Everybody from that era who know about that type of hip hop or who was into that type of hip hop, the lyrical shit over the samples and the heat maker and just the hard bars and shit. You color Tropicana, nigga rims through the Macarena. That nigga is a beast, bro.
At the time, and he was like, yo, I got a joint, come do this train. Did that joint in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Cam fuck with me like Jim never really fucked with me like that. You know what I'm saying?
You and Jimmy, let me get this right. You and Jim Jones don't talk at all?
See, that's kind of crazy right there because I've never ever heard Unkasa or Jim Jones like bash each other, or even not even bash, but like speak ill. You know what I'm saying? Of each. So I'm like, wow, this is wow.
Nah, Jim never really fucked with me. Jim tolerated me, never celebrated me. He tolerated. I was never celebrated by Jim. Jim never really fucked with me. All right, check this. Name of Jim Jones album I'm on. Name of Jim Jones mixtape I'm on.
We have got to the point where
literally. Hold on, so he never even got on those songs? I don't remember hold on. I mean, he's on the album. And the Diplomats had a lot of, like, they started with them 4, but they ended up getting 40 cal. Like, if you know about the Dips, a J.R. Ryder, like, it's almost like extended family, but like, no, that's fam because it's not even like extended family. Because if they saying if Cameron's saying you're a diplomat, then you're a diplomat. You might not be the nucleus main 4, but you're a diplomat. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking wild though. I never would have thought that.
Only song I ever got with you.
So he just tolerated you because you was around Els and Cam.
That's it.
Damn, son.
Damn, this nigga Unkasa hurt. That nigga said, yeah, that's it. Damn, and that might have been, he probably felt like that had Jim not fucking with him like that, had how you call it, a hand in maybe his career not going where he wanted it to go all the way fully. I'm pretty sure he's happy with who he is, but I don't know. I'm guessing, because the way he said that was just like, is that a fucking scale right here? Or am I tripping? I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Like fans like me, niggas like, on the outside that's fans of the Dipset. You never seen that. You know what I mean? I seen you in the video Purple City with Jim Jones.
And that was my record.
Yeah, but it don't matter. We seen you with him. So nobody
Okay, yeah, Purple City Bird Gang. Yeah, Purple City Bird Gang. that's one of the most that's one of the hardest like underground mixtape songs that they had, like Dipset. Like it wasn't like no big radio record or nothing like that, but it was like an underground like jewel. People knew that one. Like if you really fuck with Dip, you remember that one. Shice Bubs and them.
Saying that is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's wild. So how did, the JR Writers come about, the 40 Cows?
See, JR used to always come on the block and chill with us. You know what I'm saying? His man Puff used to always bring him around. That was kind of like his manager at the time. And JR used to be with Fred the God and his partner Virginia Slim. They had a group called TBM, and they used to always come from the Bronx, and we used to always be sparring. That's how Jim got familiar with Fred the God. He ain't know who Fred the God was. Fred, he used to battle. He used to watch me and Fred battle on 145th, sparring
R.I.P. Fred the Godson too, man. R.I.P.
every day. Only time Jim mentions my name if somebody brings up Fred the God, because they asked him how you got him. He was like, yo, I first got familiar with Fred because he used to be on 145th battling Unkasa all the time. That's the only time I mentioned about Jim.
Wow. So how did 40 Cal, JR Writer?
Well, like I said, JR was always around Taliban, and that came apart. He was always around. He's always wanted to be a diplomat. His favorite rapper was Cam. So if
You can tell by how he rapped.
Like he talked his career into fruition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to JR. Like he was at the right place at the right time.
And 40 Cal was like the battle.
Like
I know
40 Cal is from
battle.
40 Cal is like from Cam Block. I ain't grow up with 40. I met 40 as he was battling, he was doing his Scream Team stuff and all that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I fell in love with y'all on the mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? I heard y'all at the Hot 97 situation. Like, what was that like, spitting for Flex and spitting for Slay? And
that was a beautiful thing. That was one of the classic moments right there. Went off. I actually fucked up that night because I forgot one of my rhymes and I started freestyling. Cam screamed on me, but he was like, nigga, I'm gonna let you know. Niggas was calling that phone like, who the fuck is that Unkasa nigga? You know what I'm saying? Even how I did the intro. One day I was in the studio.
Attention.
Oh, it was the intro. It was the intro. I said it was the free. Well, that was actually the intro to the Dipset. Bro, that's legendary, bro. That nigga had the first song on the Diplomat album, the first Diplomat double disc Diplomatic Community, bro. I would love to play that shit, but there's no need to play it. Maybe I'll play it on live tonight or something.
Dame, Jay, everybody in there, they walking in and out the studio while I'm in the booth. So I fucked up. Cam was like, yo, get the fuck out the booth. Go get your shit correct.
He kicked you out the studio or out the booth?
He told me, he was like, he ain't really kicked me out the studio. He was like, yo, get the fuck out the booth, man. Get your shit together.
Right.
So instead of going in the corner, smoking a blunt, I left the studio. Next day, I'm on 145th. He damn near hit me with the car, pulled up on me, jumped out on me. Yo, don't ever leave my fucking session, nigga. I'm trying to get you on, nigga. The fuck you leave my session? Yo, get the fuck in the truck, nigga. I was like, oh.
This nigga Cam kidnapped that nigga to go to the studio. That's a real nigga, boy. That nigga said, hold on, nigga, I'm trying to get you on. Nigga, I'm about to take you back to the studio. Most people are like, man, fuck that nigga. That nigga left. Oh, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? You got to call that nigga back no more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. Luke, I looked at me like, nigga, he said, get the fuck in the truck. So got in the truck and we went down to Sony studio. It was either Sony or Baseline. And that conversation from the beginning to intro, that was a real conversation. Google just chopped it up and made it tangible. Like, he just kept recording while we was in a booth. That intro, you shit better be fire, nigga. Call Dame, all that shit was real. And, thanks to Genius of Guru, just like, watch me chop this up and make this make sense.
Right.
And I went in there and Cam was like, yo, all that shit I love, you spit, go in there and spit your fucking heart out.
Right.
And I didn't even know that was going to be used on the album because at the time I moved to Chicago with Lupe. Right. Lupe, I was part of First and 15. When I was living out in Chicago, I found out I was on the intro.
Lupe, yeah, he was part of First and 15th. Yo, it'd be crazy. Like, you never know, like, all the artists who start with each other, who end up fucking with each other. Just, I don't know, like, just socially, like, he used to be with them mother. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that's crazy. I would have never, maybe the glasses, but he ain't no skateboard nigga. You know what I'm saying? Lupe on some skate shit, some hip hop skates.
I was living in Chicago, and we was in the basement one day. I ran out of cigars. We went to the store. I bought them some cigars, some candy, and I bought the magazine, XXL magazine with 50 Eminem and Dre on the cover. And I went back, was zoned out in the magazine, and they had a discography of all the albums that was coming out in '03 and all that. And I was mad happy because I seen Jewels and Cam in them in the magazine. I was like, oh shit, look at my niggas Diplomat album, and I'm reading. They said the opening cut intro, Unkasa. So I looked. I said, yo, bro, read that. Present to my man, Bugs the Beast. He a Grammy Award producer now with Kanye and all that. He said, yo, you did the intro to the Diplomat album? I didn't know. While I was living in Chicago, I was going back and forth, flying back and forth to court for my gun charge. So when I flew back to New York to get sentenced to 5 years probation, the feds raided the crib that I lived in. This one Lupe manager, Chili, got locked up and all that. Free Chili, he home now. You know what I'm saying? He gave 20 years back, he home. And my man Gemini called me and said, yo, everything you seen is gone, bro. All your clothes, everything. Feds took everything. I left Jacob watch down there, all that shit.
That's crazy.
And you know what I'm saying? And there wasn't no reason for me to go back to Chicago. So about time, when I stayed in New York, that's when all the Purpose City shit, because mind you, we already put the...
Oh, he was with Lupe and them before Dipset. That's why I'm like, how the fuck did that work? Like,
Purpose City tapes out. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing that shit for all niggas in Chicago. So when I come back, shit is out the water. I come back, Shay's like, yo, you know the mixtapes niggas is going crazy. We got to do more mixtapes. And I really then, after I moved back from Chicago, I just locked in with Shay's. You know what I'm saying? We went hard, and that's how all that Purpose City shit came.
Shout out to Killer.
Shout out to Killer.
Because you got a plaque out of that. Congratulations.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, you got a plaque out of that, man.
Yep, I got a certified more than $500,000 500 sold plaque. And that's like, I gave that shit to my moms. I always thought I was gonna give her a gold record, and I gave her a gold record.
That's solid.
I appreciate you, Killer. Thank you, man.
The low key.
that's some real nigga shit, bro. That's some real nigga shit, bro. Killer put that nigga on the intro, bro. That's how you supposed to do, man. Uplift your people, bro. Beautiful, beautiful time period, man. The Dipset, bro. Yeah, I want to go and listen to some old Dips like the old shit now, nigga. I'm gonna tell you how vintage, how deep into the Diplomat lore I am, nigga. I knew about J.R. Ryder when he was on SoundClick, and his name was the Ethiopian. A lot of people don't even know about this. It was a couple cats that knew about that, but we knew from the voice. We was like, yo, is this? I think that was what he was doing before Dipset, but it might still be on motherfucking SoundClick. Not SoundCloud, SoundClick. 300 years old, man. But y'all let me know what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. I'm gone. Deuce.